We're meeting people who refuse to back down even when the odds are stacked against them. They can't stop, won't stop. Like my next guest, Laken, after losing both of his legs in a devastating New York subway accident. The 36-year-old decided he would not let the tragedy destroy his life, finding passion and purpose where he least expected it, the New York City Marathon. And now Rome is inspiring hundreds of thousands of fans on TikTok with his unbelievable comeback story. Take a look.
Before my accident, I enjoyed playing basketball, running in the parks, and occasionally hitting the gym. I was working in Manhattan, living in Brooklyn as a senior web developer, and then tragedy struck. February 2nd, 2018, I had an accident. I had a seizure, and then I fell onto the tracks, and the subway, as it was coming in, ran me over. The only thing I remember about that day is waking up at the hospital with no legs. And I had the choice of either feeling sorry for myself or find out how others have gone through with their lives with no legs. And that's what I've done, and it's gotten me to where I am at now. When I found hand cycling, I found purpose again. Through inspiring others, it's given me strength and encouragement to keep myself going. So people ask me all the time, why am I doing the New York City Marathon? I just answer back, why not? Bring it on.
Fam, welcome Laken to the show.
Forgive me for not standing up.
Listen, I'm going to give you a standing ovation. Listen, I'm telling you, you're incredible. When I think about how much time you spent a year in inpatient rehab, not only learning to walk, but because you suffered traumatic brain injury, you had to relearn to read and write.
Right. Yeah. After the accident, I was pretty much, I guess, a vegetable. I'm not sure. But, excuse me. I remember my dad saying to me when I first came out of it after the accident, I was able to strangely speak in fluent Russian. It's my native language,
wow.
But I was saying things and talking with no accent, and I can barely speak it. I have a horrible accent. I don't know. But my dad said that you were saying words you've never said. The sentences were coming out crystal clear. Wow. But then I had to relearn the English, I guess. That's where the year of inpatient really, rehab. Yeah, the homework and the reading and writing and speaking again.
What's remarkable is also you talk about what you've defined as a freedom of life. You were relying on a wheelchair. You started walking again with the help of prosthetics. And I read that you said the freedom of movement has given you the freedom of life.
100%. It was this realization in January of 2021. I found out about these things called stubbies or shorties. It's no mechanical thing whatsoever, right? It's just a little thing that you can screw on here, wow. And it's like a actual. So it's supposed to, that's how you're supposed to learn how to walk. Get very low to the ground, get your balance again, get your core working so you feel the movements. And when I did that, when I got off my wheelchair, focused solely on the stubbies, and got rid of the wheelchair completely, that's where I felt the freedom of life come in. You know, when I made that first freehand walk from like the kitchen back to my library, not holding anything, or later even holding a glass of water. You know, it was unbelievable that I did that again. You know, I'm shorter to the ground, sure, whatever.
I mean, I'm sitting here listening to you going from celebrating a glass of water to the medals, one on your neck, one sitting here. The leap to all of that. I know you mentioned your dad and his instrumental part of this. Coming up after the break, Rome's father, Eugene, joins us to talk more about his journey and how it should inspire you to can't stop, won't stop. We'll be right back. We're back talking to people who can't stop, won't stop, like my guest, Laken. After losing both legs in a tragic subway accident in 2018, Rome refused to give up his dream and recently finished the New York City Marathon for a second time. He says he could not have done it without the support of his loving father, Eugene, who's here with us now. Eugene, I am clutching medal number two. Medal number two here. As a dad, as a parent, to watch your child go through something so traumatic, but then to watch them show the resilience of a superhero. I mean, what has it been like to process this?
Yes, it's been a lot of pride, right? I feel very proud of my boy, of course. Thank you. I feel proud of our family who came through without losing ourselves, and actually we are probably stronger now than we were before the accident.
Yeah.
And looking at the medal, it also fills me with pride for the society here. Right? It's a symbol of acceptance to me.
Oh.
Right?
Well, Rome, you told me I could put this on your neck, and I was like, okay, it's number 2 because, all right, sir, there you go.
Thank you so much.
Yes. You said, because, so Rome has done the New York Marathon twice. Your Can't Stop, Won't Stop includes how many more you want to tackle?
At least 5.
5 more. And so you're going to be in Berlin in September?
End of September.
In September. How often are you training?
I train probably once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah.
Dad, he's like Rocky. And you're like the coach in the background, like cheering him on.
Absolutely. We are cheering him on, but we are also getting into cycling
You
to
are?
keep up with him.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Well, okay, so
They're doing the 5-borough bike tour with me next year.
You're doing the bike tour with you.
Yes.
Okay, but you've been such an inspiration. I know that, you always need a lot of equipment and you got things that you want to accomplish, and now that Dad is there, he's cycling. We have a little gift for you to make sure that you, just a little something. We have a $500 gift card for you to use at your local bike shop so you can finish the marathon even faster next year.
Awesome.
And listen, I ask you, of course, just get yourself the little things that you want. We know that, you're training, so you got to stay with the latest equipment and all that. I also know that to train, you burn a lot of calories, and you need to eat healthy. And you need to stay fit because we need some more gold.
You can thank my mom for that.
I'm going to thank your mom, but you can also thank my friend, Pinky Cole, because she's back. Pinky, come over here. Pinky. Because Pinky is back. Pinky wants to tell.
I want to get up, but I'm not going.
Okay.
I want to hug you.
Go ahead. Pinky has a little surprise.
I want you to know that I'm inspired by you and your resilience and the fact that you are unstoppable. And for that reason, I'm going to give you a year worth of Slutty Vegan for free on me.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm telling here, you get to Tamron Hall seat. I'm going to tell you, Rome, now, you're training, so stay away from those vegan cheesesteaks.
Yeah.
Now,
From what I saw,
I'm going to tell you, Rome was like, it smells so good. I'm telling you,
so good.
that cauliflower po' boy, listen, after you work out,
Yes.
you're going to build yourself right back up. Dad, he has a whole year. Make sure you get in on that. Because you're in there too.
Watch it on the TV.
he was taking notes.
He was taking notes.
incredible.
Rome said it smells so delicious back there. I'm like, okay, so Pinky said I'm sticking around. The show is Can't
I
Stop,
got
Won't
you.
Stop. Thank you, Pinky. Thank you, Rome. Thank you, Eugene. You're like my co-host now. Look, you went from the bar